Knock it off. Just trying to go pop it. I need a day for Grammy night. This is my sons, I said, the gate to cause dangling that tiny thing. Every time a rapper go shopping, streets get another chain. With the soda peach or the lemon.
Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0. Out to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. Boy, really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. I tell you, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
Here's McDaniels following the bucket by the Hornets. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, a 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And here comes Odom late in the fast break. Ball from long range. Towns looking it over. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Nifty move. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Outside ball. Williams a screen. Gobert with the block. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Ball. That one goes in.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the three. Rebound by Williams.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Odom. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Miller with a wide open look. And that one goes long. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Now Towns. Defended by Odom. From the wing. Not going to go that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Minnesota has possession following the bucket by the Hornets.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Edwards with a clear pass to the basket.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Odom deciding where to go with it. Odom a screen. Deep 2 from Ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Conley. Ball no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Charlotte in the lead. To the left wing. Here's Ball. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yes.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Back to Dedmon. To the inside. And Jones sends it back. And they're moving it up. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Reed. They get it again. Pass to Warren. Back to Morris. Williams with the steal. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Minnesota has possession. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season. Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing to the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's Reed for the finish. Here's Warren. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Warren's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Crosses over. And finished off by Edwards.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Here's Reed. Pass to Dedmon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Right side, Jones. Five on the clock. Down low. Man. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Morris. Outside Edwards. From downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morris with the ball. Jones covering. Dedmon a screen. Here's Edwards into the lane. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Warren. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserves there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
Here's man. Kusevsky. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Morris. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Warren, good.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Here's Pokusevski. That 3 off the mark. Right side, Edwards. Pulls up, high post. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Back to Conley. From past the arc. Towns down low. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Outside Odom. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 6. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Williams. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Gobert with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Timberwolves substitution.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. 5 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Outside Conley. Free throw line jump shot. Rebound by Williams.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And Ball slams it in.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Pass to Gobert. Conley for 3. Edwards looking it over. Good D by Miller. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
To the middle, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Miller, right side. Left side, ball. Lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. With the floater. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Pass to Miller. Now Williams. The kick out to Odom. Bridges outside. Back to Odom. Outside Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom. Williams has got his first points in this one. Morris outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Back to Gobert. Over Williams. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you.
37. Here it is, man.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hornets trail by 11. Ball with it. Pass to Bertans. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bertans got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For three, Edwards. Rebound by Williams.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here is Morris. Pass to Reed. Inside. Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 14 points for Anthony Edwards. On the wing, Miller. Bertans a screen. Miller outside. To the paint. There's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And the Timberwolves call time. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David. 6 on the shot clock. Towns, the screen. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up. Out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark. Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Outside Williams. Pass to Jones. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Taken away. And here comes the break. Three-pointer. Martin. It's good from long range. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The adjustments they've made offensively They're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Out to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Jones, no one around him. And another three for Charlotte.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. They can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this game.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update now on Miles Bridges' injury. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, the Hornets head athletic trainer gave us an update, and honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Count that bucket. Bulls got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Here's Edwards. That's to McDaniels. Shoots over Odom. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Odom. Pass to Miller. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Right side, Edwards. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Williams. Now Edwards. Here's Towns. And Jones pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Miller outside. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up.
Said I ain't got no friends on my blood to me. Spill it in your ear, that's money. Hey, not my vibe. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep no sleep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Me and bros keep. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Forever. know me. 700,000 a phantom on a random. Buy the Birkin every time she throw a tantrum. My accountant on speed dial, I told her make the transfer. AI questions on, cause I walk with all the answers. I pull up $1 million car, blue, blue, blue. I know some that slime, woo, woo, woo. Blueberry seats, perfect time, woo, woo, woo. The projects always showing love for me, ayy. Whenever I'm in New York, me and Boogie like cousins. Gotta fire up a jet and take a trip out to London. My diamonds always hitting me in the Leante, always up to something. Diamonds or baguettes, girl, just tell me if I'm heavy. I came from the bottom, I came straight out of with me and not with me. Tryna go and stake these billions on a long road. If I tell you I love you, that ain't a lie. Until I make a couple million, I can't go home. They won the championship, so I bought the two-tone. Bentley Coliseum, riding with the roof gone. I'm getting money, yeah, I'm fine. If I call you, bro, you better ride out. Just tell me what's the word and we gon' slide, slide, slide. Just me and my broski. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Treat my whole just like brothers. If I call you my brother, then we gon' ride. I love you forever, my guy for life. You know it's whatever, if you fight, I fight. Tell me what's the word and we gon' slide on, guys. Just me and my bros keep mostly. Don't approach me if you ain't got no love for me. I ain't got no friends on my like blood to me. Hold shit, I'm like brothers.
Cuidado con el Intomai, dame rezando el sky, yeah. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace un palo, Le pensé, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo, la isla se robó.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year. And good whistle there.
All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. Right side, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Watch out and watch your head when AD goes up.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Reeves. Davis down low. To the paint. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Not much is better than a LeBron James flush.
And on both sides of the ball, Rui Hachimura plays with great aggression.
Grant, he embraces that part of his game. You can't ignore the physicality that he plays with. Rui is at his best when he's playing bully ball.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Conley. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Back to James. Inside. Davis. This James on the wing. Here's Davis. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gobert. And they double up Edwards. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Six to shoot. There's the three. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Shot is good by Reeves. Reeves has got 5 points.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Right side Conley.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic to Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A. And the city loves basketball.
Boy, he bodied them inside. Davis isn't shy about fighting for it.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And that one good. Give him 8. Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Vanderbilt. To the inside. Outside for Davis. Off target from outside. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Edwards. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 ball. Edwards pulls it in. Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Here's Reddish. Down low. Tie game. in Los Angeles. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
11, the Timberwolves. 11.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Smart and so unselfish. Excellent find by LeBron.
Pass to Dedmon. Towns outside. The steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Dinwiddie. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
To the paint. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 10. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Here's James. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
LeBron James is sustaining greatness into his late 30s. He said, quote, "As long as my mind stays in it, I can play at this level for a while. My body is going to be okay because I always make sure to take care of it and I put the work in." And Brian, call it mind over matter or the fountain of youth, whatever you want to call it, LeBron's work continues to pay off.
Indeed, no question about that. Thank you, Allie. And they're pushing it up. And the basket by Hachimura.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution on court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Davis. Drops one in from the wing. Davis has got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Outside Conley. Edwards with it. He's got 10. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
You look at how far AD's come offensively since his rookie year. It's pretty astounding.
So both teams making some changes here. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Here's Russell following the score by Minnesota. Outside Davis for three. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Alexander Walker. Right side Conley. Here's Towns. Stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get one shot at the line and retain possession. That free throw no good. With Anthony Davis, the question has never been about ability. It's about availability.
You're so right, B.A. He's got all the talent in the world. We've seen him put together dominant stretches of play, but too often is interrupted by injury.
Now here's Russell. He's scoreless. Hachimura sets a screen. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Davis can't hit. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Conley with the ball. Stolen by Russell. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with it. Hachimura covering. McDaniels with it. Stolen by Vanderbilt. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Inside with his first shot attempt. And it's blocked by Davis.
Using that 7'6" wingspan, Anthony Davis, an elite shot blocker.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And it's blocked by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's James.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Now Russell. Pass to Reeves. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. James, that's good.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Gobert. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Davis.
Slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pass to James.
Number 12.
Here's Prince. Now Davis, defended by Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And when healthy, Anthony Davis is a force. An athletic big man who is a matchup nightmare.
B.A., AD has to find a way to stay healthy because when he's out on the floor, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the business.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Gobert. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Back to Towns. James with a steal. To the inside. And that one's good. Davis has got 13.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Pass to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Towns, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. And Davis with the block. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Russell. Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Russell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for Russell. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Dedmon a screen. Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Good on the second one. And here's Russell. 5 points in the game. Over Morris. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. But it is offline. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers.
26.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now, here is James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Russell, guarded by Morris. Back to Vanderbilt. It's Prince on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt with a screen. And it's Russell on the drive. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Minnesota. Russell from outside. Vanderbilt. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
Here's Dinwiddie after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Pass to James. Clock at 6. Now here's Vanderbilt. Defended by Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter. Outside Edwards. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, B.A. Most likely a team will move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league by adding division and find ways to cut down on travel. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Towns on a screen. Edwards looking for an opening. Down low. Rebound by the Lakers.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Prince. Inside. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Back to Russell. He shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Can they get it? Knocks down the long J.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Russell. Here's Prince. Outside Vanderbilt. It's James on the wing. Over Towns. James can't get it to go.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Towns outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. That one a little long. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
I don't trust a with a brag coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski West like game 2 stick one. Once a week.
$250,000 on one stage. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shawty is a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, somebody come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work, be lazy.
They just wanna surf fight with a whip. It's they told you I ain't tank, man. Do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way, yeah. Ooh, I just been in my thing, yeah. Cause the mood on strange, yeah. Call me, got it all on tape.
Like a bird when he caught his. The ones that was hating, they ain't make it. Got food on your table before you eat, say grace. Hey man, I'm going #1, I can taste it. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my and my family ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into pride, should be proud of him.
Benjamin in my pocket and I'm counting them. Backstage full of people I don't like, so I say amen. Gotta pray for the picker man. Every year gotta change my alias. B-O-T-Y, shawty like the name and the stain to my soul. Had to track my roles while they watch and they mad. And they mad. And they mad. Pull up with a fit and they mad, Show money bags in my backpack, Introducing one your granddad, Stepping on rap like
I was born up a star, I'm an alien. They don't wanna work deep. No work, don't wanna work. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my work and my family ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into pride, should be proud of him.
Father God, thank you for guiding me, giving me the strength in my weak times. Dollar, thankful for the struggles, God, that armor real. No, it wasn't only me that made me hard to. Relationships changing, got an awkward feel. But your strength came in my weakness with that cloth reveal. Them late nights I was lonely and full of pain. They say it's pouring when it rains, I'm feeling strange. How I'm dropping 60 but still don't feel like I'm Dame. The devil in my lane, he want the leader of the game. Drop down on my knees, put humility in my posture. A Bible and a vibe, stability in my locker. Playing loyal, but really your weakest partners. This ain't just no I'ma spit up to build a saga. Been worried about my mama, was never on welfare. But it ain't a soul on the globe that's above a health scare. Father God, I ask for grace. If 2 or 3 is in a space, in any given place, you should be felt there. I be feeling judged. Anytime I have a good time, I feel a nudge. Like some people got a grudge. Thought they wouldn't budge, and now they don't give me love. At your table in the club, but on the net, they throwing subs. Anytime you reach a level, expect to see the devil. That always surface, so you gotta keep a shovel. This is just the cost for when people don't ever settle. Gotta keep myself in this walking in his apparel. Sharper than a bevel on a perfect fade. People see the sunny days, not when he raining on parades. Living out my vows, only reneging if it's spades. Taught to never cave, ignore the pain, being brave. Wow, I got kids who need me to be emotionally present. It's important if they gon' reach the places they destined. My right hand quit the band.